right, y'all. Yo, 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 what's up? It's your boy Brian Forbes. We are here. We are live. It is time for Inside Steppin', y'all. Y'all know what it is. Inside Steppin'. Is that our new jingle? You done created our new jingle for the show. Oh, look, you got on blue. You crushed and creamed. Look at that. Poppy Crush and Cream, y'all. She ready. She ready for the night show. She came prepared. She understood the assignment. She understood the assignment, y'all. Look here. I'm going to tell y'all right off the bat. Hey, Rennie Craft, how you doing? Y'all, we had a hell of a weekend. We was mad busy. It went down, as they say. It was going down. We spent this weekend in Tiny Rock, Arkansas, y'all, doing the Crush and Cream, the 6th annual Crush and Cream 2022. And I'm just going to tell y'all straight up, we had a fantastic time. It was a blast. Ted Williams and his partner Veronica, Miss Orange Slice over there, they did their thing, y'all. We had a fantastic time. Shouts out to Tony Adway. He's still in the middle of his show right now. Over there talking to some of the contestants for the upcoming world's largest, and old Pete Frazier over there. One of the things that well, let me. I'm moving so fast. Let me slow down 1 second here. First, let me say, shout. I need a binge. What you trying to drug me? Slow down. Shouts out to. I should have changed the room color to blue to match your dress. Hey, producer lady. So let me send. Well, actually, let me send you a shout out. Shouts out to Poppy for putting up with my ass for 30 years. Y'all, tonight is our 30th wedding anniversary. Lord, I need a drink. Where's the bottle over there? Today is our our 30th wedding anniversary, y'all.
And that was very nice of Veronica
to
put some little
she put that on her flyer. So shout out to you, Poppy, for putting up with my ass for 32 years, actually, but 30 years married, and we're here. Let me say also that this has been a very interesting weekend. I learned some things. I saw some things. And we're going to discuss it tonight because, y'all, this new phenomenon, the silent party, we're going to talk about that a little bit while we're doing this show. Also, and by the way, on the tip of the silent party thing, shouts out to Carla's silent parties out of Virginia. She did a fantastic job, by the way. Right off the top, y'all, Crush and Cream was the bomb. Did you have fun?
I had a good time.
I thoroughly enjoyed myself. Yeah, we're still catching up on our rest. But let me say this right here.
Thank you, Ronald. Hey.
I have said before that I enjoy the smaller events. I think some of the smaller events are very, very cool because of the intimacy of them, because of the ability for all of us to kind of come together and be in the same room and fellowship and talk and mingle and
it was definitely more to me seemed more communication.
Yeah, and we get to kind of just like we was at, even though the after party on Saturday was canceled.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the after party on Saturday was canceled. I mean, we were tired. I mean, everybody was tired because we partied our ass off. But what was cool, what was mad cool, was that me and a few other cats, Pony Mac, my man Patrick out of Memphis, they sat down in the lobby, Kim out of Dallas, and played Bid Whist. And it was very cool. We just sat down. It's 2 or 3 in the morning. They get a good game of bid going. Those kind of events to me are priceless because you can't get back these good times just come. It's interesting. We were just on Tony Adway show as they were discussing some of the upcoming things with the world's largest. And Kirk White made a good point. And he said that the thing about the competition of the dance, which he was talking about the contest, but I want to add to that, and I want to say that this dance has allowed so many of us to come together, to be a part of each other's lives, to be enriched. I mean, let's just be honest. I've met people who have made me feel good through conversation, through the dance, through, just being around and just being who they are, and you learn from people. Shouts out to Myron, the R. Okay, now let me just tell y'all. I know y'all hear me on here all the time. I be joking and playing around, but I talk about my DJ mentors, a few of which were right there with us at. Don't do that. I'm sorry. I'm just because everybody don't need to.
Okay.
No, I'm
Thank you.
I'm saying.
I got you. But I do it on this one.
I know.
Y'all know,
but
y'all don't know what we talking
yeah,
about. Excuse us.
what was I saying?
I don't know.
Good grief. Anyway, it's the producer lady over here producing. That's what she's doing, y'all. I know what I was saying. So anyway, I talk about my journey as a DJ, and I have been fortunate enough because of the people that I know and my natural ability to do what I do because of my history in this culture and in this dance. But I've been fortunate enough to be offered to do some events, and I did play at Krush and Kreme. I played the silent party, and I played the close of the Sunday brunch. But I'm speaking specifically about the Sunday brunch. As I set up my equipment, as Myron was taking his equipment down and getting ready to leave, I set up my equipment, and I was sitting there, and he's got a great ear for the music, and he looked. He walked down off the stage because he was eating. He started eating the food that somebody finally brought to him while he was up there working. He cut the music off, y'all, because he couldn't. Because he said, "Well, anybody gonna bring me a plate? I'm gonna cut this music off." He didn't cut the music off. Anyway, he finally got an opportunity to sit back and eat a little bit. So when he did that, he walked off the stage, and I saw him walk down, and he walked in front of the speakers, and he listened for a minute, and he came back up, and he came back over to my equipment. As I was standing to the side, he tweaked a couple of things, moved a couple of knobs, and he turned around to me and he said, "Play your box, DJ," and he walked off. Now, there may be people who would think that something like that is, you got people who would be like, "Man, what are you doing?" Listen, I'm honored that the man would take the time to work with me, just like all of the other many DJs that have put their hands on me. And I am blessed to have that kind of camaraderie. And I would not know these people and would not be affected by these people were it not for this dance. And that's why these things are so very important for and to all of us. You cannot beat this, okay? I'm talking about, and I'm going to try not to forget nobody. Stretch.
Very humble.
Yeah, Stretch Alex.
Willing to share.
Ambassador Kevin Nevels. DJ Durrell Smooth Greenwood. Pony Mac. Myron the R. Am I forgetting anybody? Who am I forgetting?
I don't know.
All these cats done put their hands on me working with this in this game. They've all had a hand in helping to make me better as a DJ. And I love and appreciate every last one of them. And if I forgot anybody, which I shouldn't, charge it to my head and not to my heart. Because, when you're doing these shows like this, everything is on the fly. But, because you know how you recall experiences from each person,
And I can't remember nobody. I'm still tired.
Anyway, here go the deal. The event was phenomenal. Ted did that. The blue, oh my God, it was beautiful just being in the room. The lighting was blue and cream.
Yeah,
the white curtains and the blue lights and the everybody dressed accordingly. They wore their blue. Man, it was beautiful. It was beautiful.
It looked like Smurfs everywhere.
Poppy said everybody looked like little blue Smurfs. But
Blueberries.
we had a really, really good time. One of the things, because y'all know after we do these things, because the coverage, you all can watch some of the coverage on YouTube from Krush and Kreme, because we covered the entire event from end to end. Yeah. But let me, as a disclaimer at this moment, we are going to what? Oh, we're going to let me fix that. Y'all stay with us. We just got a little glitch in the matrix right quick. We were able to enjoy just the whole atmosphere of this event. It was very, very, I don't even know how to describe it. It was.
I don't know. I guess we should start off with Thursday. That wasn't included
Okay,
in the weekend
Thursday.
package, but
The Thursday night.
which I think they had way more guests than they expected because it was packed.
Yeah. The what do they call it?
Real nice.
The the Steppers Den. Steppers Den.
And you dressed in
when
African
y'all
attire.
Yeah, and everybody was dressed in African attire. And when y'all come to or go to Little Rock, Tiny Rock, Arkansas, be sure to check out the Steppers Den. That's where Ted and them do their thing at. And most of the other, I think, steppers around the city go to that particular place. It's a nice little venue. We did that on Thursday night. And by the way, the food was on point. They had cold cuts back there with bread, every kind of condiment and everything you could want to put on, and all the embellishments. Excellent, excellent thing. The place wasn't too hot. It was a nice little spot. Shouts out to DJ Ebony D. He did the thing on Thursday night over there. Great set. Then we went on and put it down. We finally got some sleep because, but y'all, we drove there and it was 9 hours. So we drove in 9 hours. Now we got our sleep, but the next morning we got up. Shouts out to Lamont Watts, Club Steppin, and DJ Fly Diva. They did their Diva Den letter that they do, Club Steppin, every morning at 7 a.m. So Poppy and I sat in for that, and we did it live, their live show.
Did I fuss a little?
Of course you did. Because Miss, I don't want to get up that early. Had to get up that early.
We had to be up at 6 a.m., you guys.
Y'all, this the same one that sleep the whole way when we drive, and she
that?
gets all the rest. I don't get any. Anyway, so we sat in on their show. We did that thing, and it was nice. But by the time we finished that, we had to go back over to the convention center and get set up for a broadcast for the afternoon.
Friday day set.
The Friday, the Friday day set. What else happened on Friday? It was a Friday day set. Who played Friday day set? David Joyce or Durrell? I can't remember. Anyway,
and then that night it was Durrell and Pony Mac on Friday.
Okay, right. Okay, yeah, it was David Joyce on Saturday afternoon day set, and then
nice.
Pony Mac and Durrell Greenwood on Friday night.
Right.
So yeah,
nice.
the music was on point the whole time. Everything was good. They got the sound system was tight.
Then they fed us on Friday night too.
Yeah, well.
So this was a lot for a $90 package.
Yeah, and that's an important point.
Yeah.
The fact that right now with the inflation that's taking place and all the stuff that's going on with all of these different events, and the prices that are going up constantly, the food was on point. It was plentiful. This was probably this is going to be a dinosaur. These types of parties are going to be extinct.
And it was BYOB. So
yeah, and it was BYOB because I definitely hit the liquor store.
Yeah. So yes, it was BYOB. So Friday.
Oh, thank you, Eric E.T. Taylor. I'm sorry. You're absolutely right.
Played on Friday?
Yeah, was it Friday? I think he did play on Friday.
I don't know why I thought
he did because it was E.T. and Pony Mac. It wasn't Durrell. Durrell played on. No wait, it was Friday. Friday was Durrell and E.T.
Okay.
Saturday was Pony and Myron.
Okay.
Okay, right. Okay, thank you, Rose. I appreciate you for that. Thank you so much. So that's what happens when you're around Poppy. She make you forget stuff. Anyway,
no, we still tired. Hey, Rose.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way. Shouts out to Eric E.T. Taylor. That boy tore that spot up.
Man,
ooh,
all the
man.
DJs
No. Don't get me wrong. Everybody was good. E.T. tore that thing up, though. I'm just saying. She said E.T. and Pony Friday. Yeah, that's what I said. Well, after the fact. That might be a late post. Anyway, yeah, they got it in. Pony Mac and E.T. went up against each other. They went head to head. They lit that spot up, Jack. I'm talking about they tore it up.
Then we had Saturday workshops.
Yeah, okay. So we got up on Saturday and we got down there and we set up to do broadcast the workshops. The workshops were great. Vicky Henning, I don't remember everybody who it was Vicky Henning, Doc and Ted, Reggie Handy, and Carla
did the beginning.
Yeah. So that was all the instructors.
And all of those workshops was included in that price of the $90 too,
right?
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and we got some really good footage of that, which we're going to put up here soon. I got so much footage I need to put up.
We had a drone out, and the drone you got the
footage
from the workshop.
We put the drone in the air. You guys see, I never told anybody we had that. Thanks for just busting me out.
Oh, I busted you out. I didn't know it was a secret. You busted it out at the place.
Okay, let me go ahead and make the announcement now. Inside Steppin now has a drone cam, and we did put the drone in the air at this event. I wasn't going to mention it.
Everybody saw it.
Anyway.
It's all over Facebook.
Anyway, so anyway, we put the drone in the air. We do have some fantastic footage from that
Hey,
for
Norma.
above the workshops, and then of course we had the Saturday day set after the workshops, which myself, DJ Fly Diva, and Lamont Watts Club Steppin spun that party. The three of us did the silent party.
Somebody was cheating. No, no
Well,
names.
Lamont cheated. Let me just put it. No, they both did. We all, I think we all did a fantastic job. I was supposed to be I was in charge of the old school version. Diva played the more new school music with the mixes and the hip hop,
Yeah.
and Lamont played the more mainstream stuff.
Right.
And there were each three channels, of course. You know, with the set, you had on a set of headphones, and then you had to flip between the red, the blue, or the green. I was the red, Diva was green, and Lamont was blue. And it was nice. I'm not gonna lie to y'all; it was different. It was strange, and we're gonna have a whole discussion about that in a minute when I'm finished covering this part. Um, then,
Carla cheated too. She had on green pants. She
yeah.
was being a cheerleader.
But now the funny thing was, uh, let me tell you what Lamont did, y'all. I'm still thinking about this. So we playing the music. I got my channel. Diva got her channel. Lamont got his channel. Why did Lamont Watts throw on line dance music in the middle of the set?
And I think that was so fun. I thought that was fun. So I kept
Everybody
telling Brian,
stepping and
"Put
then
on
somebody
walking
throw
music,
on
put on
line
walking
dance music. So next thing you know, everybody switches over. Now the whole floor is doing line dance music. Huh?
That was hilarious.
And Poppy thought it would be hilarious if I put on some line dance music. I mean,
No,
some
some
walking
walking
music while the line dance was going on.
Yes.
Too much confusion, y'all.
That's what I
Anyway,
think makes it fun.
yeah, you like confusion.
No, I don't.
See,
But
yes, you do. You
I
just
thought-
admitted it.
I think for the silent party, I think that's what it was supposed to be.
Okay. Anyway, so all of that took place, and then we, of course, shut down and we got ready for the main event on Saturday, which was bananas. It was really really nice. Everybody looked really good.
Change the room up.
The
Right?
room, no, they kept.
It-
Well, they did eventually. They started changing the lights a little bit.
Yeah.
At one point, it went from blue to green, and then green to what
And
was
the
it like a
tablecloths
red
were
orange or
different,
red?
decorations were
Yeah,
different.
everything was really really nice. And then and the food, y'all,
So Saturday,
dead on
you
point.
guys had roast and vegetables.
You gave me roast beef, vegetables. I don't even remember what else.
I don't either. But
Anyway.
the food was decent. The food was good. I didn't hear any complaints about food.
Now you all can catch the replays of the event by going on to YouTube and typing in Inside Stepping and then hitting the subscribe button, and then you can actually watch the festivities. From the a couple of times Facebook cut us off, of course because of the music and that stuff. A couple of copyright violations or whatever you want to call it, but most of it is up in its entirety. So in YouTube got the majority of it. It is probably a 3 to 4 hour video. Now, in my own defense, as y'all know, we are constantly working to increase the quality of this show and its broadcast and presentation. So we apparently, and I didn't know this at the time, apparently we had some slight issues in terms of what it looked like, what the replay looked like, because the initial live feed was pretty good, was pretty clean. I don't care for the playback. So anyway, it's out there still, and it still is enough.
I think the
You can
blue
watch
lights
it.
did a little
The
something
blue
with
lights
stuff.
got us a little bit on the
But
camera
we watched
side,
it live. Everything was fine.
Yeah.
That's the purpose of it. You're supposed to be watching it
but
live.
it's out there for you to enjoy. So you
Carl,
can
I was
always
just
check
playing.
that out.
It was a woman thing. Y'all was supporting each other.
J.R. Russell said, they ran out of eggs on Sunday and sausages on Saturday. Let's not run out of entrees next year. Ooh wee, okay.
Really, I didn't.
That's because we got ours early.
Yeah,
Robert Brooks, I see you. Thank you for checking in.
I do appreciate them being considerate of people who don't eat pork.
Oh man,
But
yeah,
yeah.
that was incredibly important. There was a selection of turkey sausage and turkey bacon rather than pork, and that was an excellent touch because some of us don't eat the swine. Anyway, also so Saturday night, man, was great. Myron did his thing, and y'all, when you check out the video, just go on there. You can literally watch Myron get it in. I have him live on camera doing what Myron does, cutting up sideways and tearing the roof off that sucker. Then let me see, that was Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Pony Mac played, right? It was Pony Mac. Was it Daryl?
I don't know. Rose.
Yeah,
Had,
Rose
she
is the
put the
resident.
info.
Ro-
Saturday evening, Daryl DJ for a while.
yeah, I think it was Daryl. It
And
was Daryl because he had on a pink suit.
yeah,
Remember? Okay,
I
yeah.
think
So it was
Charlotte
Daryl
maybe
and
something
it was
Charlotte.
Daryl and Myron on Saturday. Yeah, and they got it in. They got it in. Him and Pinky matching up with their pink and blue. That was hot. Um, and they did what they do. They got it in. They tore it up. So Saturday night, I think everybody was
It's
worn.
Daryl and the R.
Yeah,
Saturday.
worn way down. So there was no Saturday night. We didn't make it to the Friday after party.
Yeah,
Daryl,
I heard it was nice too.
yeah, they said it was really good. The Friday after
Lots of
party it was
dances.
also at the Steppers Den. We didn't make it to that, but on Saturday we were prepared because my wife won't let me not go. So we were prepared to go to the after party, but it was canceled because everybody was quite tired at that point. So then we turned it around and we went back to the hotel, which when we sat, a lot of people were hanging out in the lobby. Next thing you know, game of Bid Whist broke out, and well, we hung out until we got sleepy. So it was time to take it and put it down. But we got up on Sunday morning and went in for the Sunday brunch, which was also very, very good. The food, man, they had everything. They had what? Turkey bacon, waffles,
Yeah,
homemade
sausage,
biscuits,
fruit,
sausage, the fruit bowl. Yeah, I had a lot of fruit. That was good. What else did I eat? They had the
eggs. Oh,
eggs.
the potatoes.
Oh yeah, the
Real eggs,
potatoes and
real
onions. Oh
potatoes.
man, yeah, that was what was up.
All type of different juices and drinks and water.
Lisa said, I've been replaying the Saturday stream. The DJs did that thing. See, I'm telling you,
Yeah,
y'all
they
need to
did.
listen to Lisa.
Yeah.
Go back on there and check it out. David Joyce checking in. I see you, my man.
Hey Rose, we got footage of your husband dancing. Boy, he tore it up.
Oh yeah,
That was
yeah,
Saturday. Was
yeah,
that
yeah.
Friday?
It's
Friday night.
a real good clip of my man getting it in. Patrick was tearing it. He was
Yeah,
tearing
he
up the
was.
floor. He did
I
that.
enjoyed that.
I
Watched
had,
it twice.
I got a good video of him doing his thing out there. So
I think a lot of women got dances. The men put in work.
C. Wands, thank you very much. Yeah, we actually had a 4-camera setup. I used them sparingly because of with the way the color in the room was giving us a little bit of a funky haze.
But she said she appreciated
But thank you,
the
and
coverage.
that's what
Yes.
this is what it's all about. We're trying to make sure. He say he need the address to send a T-shirt. We're trying to get make sure that we are able to give you
Okay.
the best possible part of what's going on. Look, Rose Moore said, "Did y'all get the fashion show?" Now let me tell
Oh,
y'all.
yes,
Hold
we
on,
gotta
let's
talk
back
about
up.
that, 'cause that's my
Rose, I'm glad you said something. Rose, I have to admit, you have got to be the most innovative vendor that I've seen at a Steppers event to date. Rose, y'all, has her table over there selling some real fly gear. She got some nice clothes over there, y'all. My girl was literally strutting through the convention center around the floor wearing her stuff for you to see like a straight fashion show in the middle of the Stepper
Yes,
set.
she did.
Shouts out to Rose for getting
Oh,
it
Rose, put your information in there because the skirt Pinky had on came from Rose.
in. Really? That liquid blue skirt? Yeah. I remember that. That was very distinctive piece. I like that.
I want to say it was the skirt because I know she said she bought it from Rose. I think it was the skirt. So correct me if I'm wrong, Rose. But
And
put
for
your
y'all
information
that
in there.
don't know, Rose is out of Memphis, Tennessee, and she got you. Holla at your girl Rose Moore.
I have a cute leopard outfit that I got from her.
Oh,
I think
did
I
you?
wore
Did
it-
you? Ain't tell me you bought none.
I think I wore it back.
Rose, she spent money with you?
And
You spent my money, baby. I'm messing with y'all. Anyway, what is that? Is that one of those?
that's her whip. No,
No,
that's
no.
Rose.
No. I'm talking about this other.
That's
Oh,
Rose. Put her
okay.
information in. That's not a.
BeFierceChick.com.
That's not one of the-
I'm glad. I'm sorry, because you know what happens. People be spamming
it's
these
not
things.
the-
I have to. Okay.
Russian bots.
Okay. Somebody said she did that at Steppin by the Bay. That's what's
Okay.
up.
That's
Okay.
smart. That was real smart to do. Did
Kenneth
it work?
Wynn.
Did
Hey,
you
Kenneth
sell a
Wynn.
lot of stuff?
Yeah. Did you do well?
Yeah, I thought that was nice. Though.
I think clothes always do well at Steppin events.
Because some people just
Yeah.
buy stuff, last minute. You forget something, or shoot, you see something, you change your mind. I know I've done it.
Okay. So yeah, so she was the whole weekend, y'all. She was walking that floor. I ain't mad at you, Rose. Get your money, baby. And so let's
So then
see.
we go back to Sunday. We
Yeah.
talking about
So
Sunday.
Sunday, the party went on, business as usual. People were bringing their luggage in and stuff because, a lot of people had flights to catch out of there.
Yeah, I think it was the
And
last flight leaving out at like 3 o'clock.
yeah, so most of the people were gone by about 2 because the last flight's going up to Chicago and some of the other places were out by 3 or 3:30 or something like that. So at that time, Ted came to me and he said, "Hey B, you got your equipment with you? I need you to plug in. Myron is about to go. He got to get on a plane." So I had the opportunity to play on Sunday afternoon and shut the party out. And have to admit that I'm pretty happy with my performance. I did pretty good. That makes me feel good. I had people on the floor. I had people on the floor. And going back to that well, no, I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. So anyway, yeah. So we closed it out, and it was I can't. Krush and Kreme don't owe me nothing.
I had a good time.
Ted Williams, Veronica, Orange Slice over there, y'all did that thing. Y'all did a fantastic job. I thoroughly enjoyed every bit of it.
Somebody said they changed their flight.
That was Carla.
Oh, okay.
I thoroughly enjoyed every bit of it, and again, I was able to, like I always do, make good connections, speak with people in person, people who have watched this show, people who appreciate us and support us, and I want to thank all of y'all who have bought our T-shirts, our towels, people who have gotten our shoe bags, people who have made donations. Love y'all. Y'all are what make this thing do what it does.
We appreciate it and thank you.
Every bit of it. We appreciate ya.
And I got to cut up shirts while I was there too.
You got to talk in the mic, baby.
Oh, I said I got to cut up T-shirts too while I was there.
Yeah, my wife,
that.
she got this new
Thank you,
thing,
thank
y'all.
you.
She cutting up T-shirts. So.
I actually used to do it back in high school.
Oh, did you? I never knew that.
And the jeans. I used to do jeans and T-shirts.
Baby,
So
you
now we're
around here
doing,
cutting up.
yeah, I was cutting up.
So anyway,
Hey, Sheila.
so the other thing, y'all. Now I'm gonna get into this other thing. I want to talk about this silent party phenomenon. I first heard about it when they did Krush and Kreme.
No, not Krush and Kreme.
I'm sorry. Now, yeah, I got Krush and Kreme on the brain, y'all.
Yeah, we tired.
I heard about it for the first time. Thank you, Kenneth Wynn. For the first time at Red, White, and Smooth. Now, that wasn't the first time I had heard about.
Yeah, because it was at a party in Virginia somewhere.
Right. That wasn't the first time I had heard about those particular events, types of events. But what? Okay. But this was my first opportunity to actually participate in one of these events. So here's the deal. I wonder why I did that. Uh-oh. Huh. That's interesting. Okay, y'all, I'm on y'all hang with me right now. I'm over here playing with the wrong stuff. So my initial thought about it was, okay, this will be cool. We'll go ahead and, we'll try this thing. And we did. And it was an experience. I guess I could say that without okay, let me do this.
We always have our different views on stuff,
right.
So I'm waiting.
Her and I are, right, she ready to jump me right now, y'all, I'm telling you. Her and I have had a conversation, or conversations, I should say, about this about this event. And particularly about the, y'all hang on with me now.
So what's going to happen to you playing around with stuff?
Huh. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that, y'all. Anyway, we had, you know what? Give me that camera. Bring that over here. Because this other one, for whatever reason, is acting a fool. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, so this was my first opportunity to be involved in a silent party. Now, Ted asked myself and Diva and Lamont to do this thing. Okay, no problem. But when we did it, there were some guidelines that I didn't necessarily agree with. Now, her and I are going to have this debate, so to speak, about this thing. Here's the if my sound seems a little off, y'all, it's because I switched cameras. You know what? Wait a minute. I'm gonna fix this right now. I'm not going. I can't do this.
This
Okay. What?
gadget with all your gadgets.
Inspector Gadget. Oh, it's not even gonna come back. Look at that. Huh. Wonder what that's about. Anyway. All right. So y'all had to bear with me. We having all kind of studio technicals right now.
Jay.
So let me make one more change. I'm sorry, y'all. My OCD is kicking in. I got it real bad. In the midst of, remember that number right there.
What number? I don't even
See that right there? 200.
200. That's it.
Yep. Set that to 0. Boom. Okay, now we should be on point. Okay.
Can y'all hear us okay?
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear me now? What that ain't got nothing to do with it. You crazy. Okay, so anyway, y'all, check this out.
200.
While we were doing this silent party, it became, Lisa said sounds low. Okay, Lisa. Let me get you. Let me get it. Let me turn things up a little bit. Is that better? So while we were doing this this silent party, the first thing was we were expected to separate the music in different categories. Now, initially, it was talked about other genres of music, sort of like R&B, rap, and Steppin music. Well, y'all know, my audience knows me well enough to know that I have serious objections to anything other than Steppin being a part of what we do. And that is because we already have lost so much culturally in this dance. I don't know that we can afford to be switching around like that. Okay? Now, and I'm trying to, I want to.
What I just saw.
I want to try and be as fair and honest about my commentary for what is apparently looking as though it will be a future item among stepper sets. I had a promoter call me early this morning, asking me about it and saying that it was something that he was going to add to his event. Which seems to, he's gonna add it. My commentary is as follows. Now, you first have to understand, y'all know how I am. Y'all know the things that I do on this show to promote the dance and the culture. Well, as it turns out, we were able to eke out differences in our music within a Steppin genre because I did not want to see it go outside the Steppin genre. And inside of that, we do have R&B music that you can play as far as Steppin is, and we do have hip-hop music that you can play as part of this, and we have the old school. So we did divide it up into those sort of categories. Now, myself, I played old school. Lamont Watts played more mainstream, and Diva played more new school, upbeat music. Now, she was the green channel, Lamont was blue, and I was red. Everything started out, the floor was pretty even. Everybody was listening to different things. And it was cool. It was weird. And I can't even think of another word to describe it other than weird. And I'm going to tell you why I say that. Let me qualify that statement. When you're in a room, huh?
It was weird to you.
See, it was weird to you. When you're in a room full of people and the music is supposed to be the driving force behind the party, but you can't hear any music because everybody has the music piped directly into their eardrums, you hear people clapping, snapping fingers, foot stomping. You hear people singing off key. You hear all sorts of things. And I think to some degree, yes, it is neat and it is a novelty. But I object to it being a part of the Steppers events for a multitude of reasons, which I'm going to lay out. Put this stuff right on top of my notes. I'm going to explain that stuff in a minute.
And again, this is everything in his opinion.
Well, it don't matter whose opinion it is. What one thing you know about me,
Hey, Susu.
I'm gonna give you the facts. I'm glad Susu on here. Hey, Susu.
We'll be home soon, Susu.
Where did I do it? Where's my other notes? I had a whole thing of notes. They're all missing.
Yeah,
All right, it's okay. I get them off the top of my
you
head.
look at the back?
I ain't worried about it.
Okay.
So
Piece of paper.
that ain't them. They might be in the room. I want to start with the fact that, okay, as a DJ and as I was taught as a DJ, look, somebody said objection overruled.
That's Carla.
Okay, Carla. By the way, Carla, I'm really happy that you're here. And as a matter of fact, I probably want to have you on if you're up for it. And I'm glad that she's here because what I'm going to say tonight, I have some suggestions that I think will be phenomenal.
She can answer some of the questions.
And yeah, okay,
Gray
so
areas we had.
here's the thing. As a DJ, as I was taught as a Steppin DJ, we are the driving force, the lifeblood behind the party. If the DJ, and how many times have y'all heard it said, if the DJ ain't on point, the party is going to suck. The party is not going to be what it's supposed to be. Everybody knows this. Okay? In a case like this, you have 3 DJs. You have 3 individuals who literally are playing 3 different songs. I'm going to say songs, not genres, because we're in Steppin', and steppers do not want to come to, you don't pay all that money. This is my opinion versus the facts I'm going to lay out. This is my opinion. Steppers, and I'm speaking myself for a lot of steppers. Now, there are going to be some that may object, but it's probably going to be people who ain't even from where I'm from.
Susu said
Steppers do not come to a set to do hip hop, to do anything other than step. This is again my opinion, but I do believe that I speak for a huge contingent of the steppers community. I've been around this shit a long time. Now, every now and then somebody will throw some house music in there.
at the end.
At the end. And that is because house music is a Chicago thing.
Our culture.
And generally, it is part of our culture. And generally, if it's a set that's out of town somewhere and there are enough Chicago people in there, it'll get turned up a little bit. Okay, cool. But even then, you're only going to get a little bit of that. Right. Okay, now, in the vein of this being what it is, right, and like Susu said, or to sit down all night either. You know what, Susu, I'm glad you said that. Let me also point this out right quick about Krush and Kreme. Something Ted did that I have heard more positive feedback from than negative, because I did hear not a complaint, but somebody who said that they didn't care for this. But during Krush and Kreme, Ted literally stopped the party, had all the men get up to the floor. They went from each wall of the entire room. They stood on the floor and faced each corner of the room, and they got all the women from that section and danced with them 3 different times during the set. I thought that was phenomenal.
Yeah,
A lot of people, these women, they spend this money on their hair, they spend this money on their clothes, they spend the transportation and everything else that goes with this to go to sets. And I've heard way too many times where women say they never got their hand touched all night. This was a great move, in my opinion. I have heard opinions in the other direction, but I think this was a good thing because it made sure that everybody got their time on the floor, regardless. And he'd talk about you like a dog on a microphone if you wasn't where you supposed to be. Okay, anyway, Chris Stanton said it was all for fun. It was all Steppin' music, in my opinion. Yes, it was, Chris, because we made it that way. A lot of the new music was remixed to Step 2. Yes, I switch stations regularly. Couldn't have been a competition between DJs. Shouldn't have been. No, actually, Chris, it was a fun thing that we as DJs were doing. I'm gonna tell you something funny that happened in the midst of that too. But it was something that we had discussed ahead of time, just as part of the fun. And so, wait a minute, let me see. House music. Yeah, house music at the end is so steppers can go home. Exactly. That's exactly right. Thank you. Who said that? I can't even see who said it. Yeah, Linda. Yes, absolutely, Linda. You're absolutely correct, and that's exactly right. Someone said.
That's Carla.
Oh, Carla? Okay. And Carla, I'm glad you said that. Let me read this comment so we can actually discuss this because it's very important. She says, I disagree. Change is good and new experiences are great. Yes, they are. Not in Steppin. There's nobody going to change salsa. There's nobody. I'd love to see you try to put these headphones on people in a salsa club. It won't happen. Just my opinion. Can you see it happening?
I don't know.
You've been to salsa clubs before where there's a live band. Tell me if you think you can go in a salsa club and tell them to play 3 different genres of music.
I mean, we're in San Antonio.
No.
High Hispanic culture, and they definitely believe old school way of the live music with the salsa.
My point, and the point that I'm making.
Some of them have DJs, but that is the more newer school.
And the point that I'm making is this:
so
it is their culture.
It's
the same way stepping.
Live band is part of their culture.
Stepping is a culture. It is a lifestyle. People who step are not interested in paying $150 to go to a set to hear something else.
Okay, in the defense of what Carla said, I think people do look for something new. But I notice it's people, let me finish. I notice to me it seems to be people outside of Chicago.
It's always people outside of Chicago
really
trying to change what Chicago does. That's not how this works.
Silent parties will work in Chicago.
They
outside
won't.
Of Chicago, people come up with all type of little gimmicky things.
Yep.
I've noticed with Steppin. I've never seen that in home in Chicago.
Susu Watson. Susu is on here right now. Susu, I want you to type me out an answer. Susu, do you believe that a person could come into a stepper set, let's say the Grand Ballroom, let's even say Heroes on a Sunday. Do you believe that a person could come in there, could Carla come in there with her headsets, 3 different headsets, and tell the patrons of that club to put those on and dance to 3 different DJs while that set is happening? Tell me what you think. Give me an answer. Now, this is what I'm saying.
Okay, read what Lisa said.
Okay, hold on. Well, I'm going to read what everybody said.
Okay. That's Carla said.
Linda said, Steppin
okay.
is more than a dance. It's a lifestyle. Absolutely. Susu's answer is a flat out no. The reason,
no.
Yeah, she said no. And I knew she was going to say no because I know who these people, I know my people.
Yeah, I mean, they're from Chicago. Chicago people going to be different.
Now,
like
here,
said,
Tyrone
outside.
Bentley just said, when I go to a Steppin event, I want to hear Steppin music or music that I can step to. If a DJ is not playing it, I go home. Which brings me to my next point. I want to read all of these comments, so hold on.
Like
Lisa,
I've seen comedy at some places. People listen for a minute and they'll leave.
Yeah, I've seen people get up and walk out. They got up and walked out of this event.
They want to dance.
If you've been to, hold on, let me read Lisa's
Even
comment.
though you could dance with the headsets on.
Here's the thing. Here's an example. I have not been to, on a national scale, when I go to different events and there's a day set, day sets usually stay packed, damn near till they're over. We literally had almost an empty room by the time this thing was over. People left.
Now, I went around and asked
you
people,
said they were tired. I said they left because they was tired of the headphones.
I asked some people, and some of the people said that it was cool. It was a novelty thing, but, they decided to go get some rest or whatever because I guess they wasn't interested in staying at the party with you keeping heads.
Lisa Bennett, Lisa's response here is, as a novelty, it's cute for a short period of time. The energy is just different with it. In my opinion, I need to hear the call and response from other folks as they step on one accord with one DJ doing their own sets. Exactly. Now I'm going to get to another point about that as well.
Okay, I'm going to say this. I put the headsets on just to see. Now they were loud, but I knew I could adjust the sound, but it was just too much for me to be keep taking them off and adjusting the
Dennis
sound.
Howard, hit me on instant message after the show, and we'll get you squared away. Here's what I'm saying.
Okay, so let me finish.
Go ahead.
The other thing, well, I had my hair flat with wigs, but I thought about it. If I had my hair done like I normally have it spiky, I wouldn't have put the headsets on because I wouldn't want to mess my hair up. But then I know you could put them on your neck, so that would have been that could have been the other
I need my
option.
glasses. Where are my glasses? Oh, here.
That could have been the other option. So that would be one of my concerns. And then I think also when I was dancing with the headsets on, it seemed like a little weird delay between your brain, the music, and dancing with the partner. That's just me now.
Okay. Now Carla.
But I think
Carla
people are
says.
gonna use it because it's gimmicky, and I
Okay.
think people outside of Chicago do gimmicks.
Carla says the thing is though that whoever books me can use any kind of music they want. If I knew that was something that Chicago would not appreciate, then I absolutely would not do that. Carla, this was you and I were having a conversation, and this was what I was attempting to convey to you about the culture of stepping.
We got a lot to read.
Yeah, I got a lot to read here, a lot of comments. Here's my thing. I think that it has a place in stepping. The problem is going to be finding that perfect niche. Now, I did get some suggestions over the last couple of days, and I'm going to give those to you. D. Russo says you can change channels on the headset, or are they stuck to one choice? No, D. Russo, there are 3 channels. Let me explain to you how it's set up. The 3 DJs each have a transmitter. Each one of those transmitters is set to either the blue, the red, or the green. And while you're dancing, there's a switch on the side of the headset that you can flip, and it'll put you to red, blue, or green as you're dancing. So the person that's the other thing. This is a couple dance. This is a dance where 2 people come together on the floor. So the 2 people have to be on the same channel to dance together. In this, I tell you what, Carla, are you on Facebook? Okay, here I'm getting ready to bring you up here in just one second because I want you to be able to speak your piece. But now let me give you this caveat, Carla, before you come on here. I'm gonna say to you, for your own so that you don't, because here's one thing you need to understand about people in the steppers community. They are very clear when they know that they're dealing with somebody who does not understand what they do. So, as a cautionary point to you, before we get you in, I don't want you, and I'm saying this publicly while everybody is watching us, I don't want you to say something that's going to cause you to be where people are going to be like, yeah, no, we ain't doing that. So I'm not going to tell you what to do. Let me just put it that way. You do it however you want, because I want to, it's not fair if I don't give you an opportunity to speak your piece.
Did you read the comments?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
Read them.
Said
C1 says stepping set should be stepping and walking music only. And the thing about it is,
I think it maybe shouldn't be as long, maybe an hour or 2, just for trending purposes, the new trending thing. Someone said, I think it maybe should be.
there she is.
Hey.
Someone said they cool with the house music at the end.
Okay, y'all. This is Carla Jean, and she is Carla
Hey.
of Carla's. What is it, Carla? Carla's silent party.
Okay, I'm getting feedback. What do I need to do?
I'm ringing.
What's wrong?
I'm hearing like a phone ringing.
Okay, y'all. This is Carla Jean. She is Carla of Carla's. What is it, Carla? Carla's silent party.
No, I'm the owner and CEO of Carla's Silent Party.
What's wrong? You need to turn that volume down. That's
It's
when
like
we're
a
getting the
whole
feedback.
lot of feedback.
Okay, that's better. All right, so
No, I'm gonna refresh the
Hey, Carla.
platform.
Wait.
Is it not a good connection? What happened?
Oh gosh.
Okay,
Hey,
It's
you've
an
got
echo as
you've
well.
got. It
hi,
sounds
hi,
like you have a.
Poppy.
Do you have some other item on other than your phone? No.
I don't hear anything now.
Okay, yeah. You okay? Cool. Wait a minute. All right.
I can go out on this part and come back
Okay.
because I can hear.
No,
All right, bye. I'll be
Yeah,
back
and if
later.
you hear something, then you can just come in here
Oh
and
no, Poppy, I
get
need
at me
you.
with it. Okay. All right. Can you hear me, Carla?
I
Wait a
can
second.
hear you.
Okay. Is that better?
I can hear you.
Okay. Cool. All right. So now here's the thing. You guys. I'm gonna work on canceling the echo. We're trying to figure that out now. I think it's for some reason it's kicking back. Um, Shoot. Wait a minute. I got to do another thing here. It's always something, y'all. Okay. See, I can hear that back from your end. Are you watching this on the television or something?
Oh, you want me to turn my television? I put it.
Yeah. That's where the echo is coming from.
Oh, hold on. Okay, you know what?
There
So
you
let me
go.
turn it.
Just turn the volume down. Turn your volume all the way down.
Yep, I did. Okay,
Okay.
I'm sorry about that.
So,
Can you hear me?
yeah, I got you. So, in
Okay.
continuing my commentary, and Carla, this is one of the reasons let me give you this caveat. One of the reasons I do this show is because we have so many new people that come into this community, so many people who are taught by, and I don't want to use the term outsiders, but people who are not double breasted and well invested in the culture and community of Steppin in and from or around Chicago. Now, because of that, a lot of things get lost in translation. A lot of things come up where people do not clearly understand the animal that they are attempting to tame. And in your case, I like what you're doing to a degree. I think that it is a great business model for a different arena. Okay, I have thought about what you and I talked about, and I also have I thought about a great way for you to implement this within the steppers community that would have longevity. Now, I'm gonna just tell you my honest. This is my opinion. It has nothing to do with the facts of this dance. My opinion is that this is sort of a novelty, and it probably won't have any longevity in the format that you are currently operating under.
Okay, so
In order
can I get a
to,
minute
yes, you can. Hold on one second.
when
In
when
order
you get
to
done? Okay.
in order to gain that longevity. Now, and don't listen. This is again my opinion, because let me tell you, I'm wide open to be wrong. I didn't think rap would last, so there's that. Uh, so I'm saying that in this case, there's a strong possibility that it could,
Which
but
it will.
I can point out a multitude of reasons why I can tell you for a fact that it won't, and I'm gonna break them down for you. And if I'm dead and if I'm wrong, I tell everybody that come on this show, everybody, and anybody that's out there watching. And trust me when I tell you, everybody from that's in the hierarchy of this dance on down watches my show. And if I say anything wrong, trust me, they will blow my phone up. They do it if I don't say too much wrong though. But my phone does get blown up when I have people on here and they say the wrong things. So I'm gonna say this: if I'm wrong, trust me, they're gonna call me on it right here on this show. There are a multitude of reasons why it has the potential to not have the longevity that I know you would like for it to see. And I'm not
Okay,
no hater.
before
I'm
you
gonna
say
understand
the
what you're
before
saying.
you say the things that's wrong
Oh,
about
I'm
it,
not getting
can
ready to go there
I
yet. I want no.
oh,
I'm getting ready
okay.
to let you. I'm getting ready to turn you loose. I'm getting ready to let you do your thing.
Okay.
But
Okay.
what I was telling you, what I was saying to you earlier is, I, I want, because I know what you want to do. I want you to. Well, you know what? I can't even say that because I don't know what you've done. So, Carla,
You
go
you
ahead and say what you got to say.
okay.
Okay.
So I
So I
guess
guess
my
my
main
main
thing
thing
is
is
everybody
everybody
knows
knows
when you're
when you're
trying
trying
to do
to do
something
something
different.
different.
A lot
A
of
lot of
people
people
are
are
resistant to
resistant to
change.
change.
But we,
None
I would.
I would
this is what I want to do right quick. As you go along,
mhm,
I just want to put little bookmarks, and I'm gonna say this. You say people resistant to change. People, real steppers, don't want change in stepping. Now go ahead.
okay,
Okay. Well.
okay.
Okay.
So
So
um
um
by
by
no means would I ever disrespect the history of stepping, Chicago stepping, and we had that conversation, and I don't even want to go into that. But like I said to you the one day, it's not as if someone is coming to a stepping event and they're just hearing salsa, for instance. Like if I'm going to a stepping event and I get in there and they're playing salsa, I'm gone. Like that's point blank, period. But the difference is this is for a 4 day event. This is something that's for, it could be for the Saturday. All the ones that I've done have been for like after parties for a stepping event, a day party, and then this last one, a day party. The thing about it is, and this is something that I can't understand. Well, number one, if you have not experienced it, quite honestly, I'm not trying to be rude because I'm straightforward. If you have not experienced it, you can't have a
have a
comment
comment
about it.
about it.
I agree with you
You,
100%, and
and
that's one of the
I
reasons why I
promise
know
you.
you get ready to have a lot of success in the near future because everybody wants to try it. So I know you're
And
going to
here
get
and
that.
right.
Right.
And here's the other thing. After every event, what because I'm don't gear towards the stepping community. Most of my events here or wherever are just, we have different genres of music. It's not part of a 4 day event, 3 day event, or whatever. The thing is, you have options. So I would be foolish. Let's say, I don't know, like, okay, let's say somebody from Chicago booked me to do a silent party. I would be foolish to try to force a genre, quote unquote, of music on their guests, knowing that they know their guests more than I do. So they would say, okay, I got Pony Mac DJing, I got DJ Be Real DJing, I have Myron DJing. That arrangement and that conversation, just like I had the conversation with you and the other two DJs before it, that conversation, that's why I like to have all three DJs involved in what's going down. Now that
Now that
old
old
school,
school.
new school, and R&B, that really wasn't my it wasn't put into my head until I had that conversation with you about
Right,
the
About
old
the
school,
old
new
school, new
school,
school.
right.
because
Because
like
like
we
we
ended
ended
Because
up
I
up
wanted
talking
to
talking
try
about.
and keep it stepping, not
But
too.
here's the
here's the
thing though.
thing though.
Here's the
Here's the
thing.
thing.
And this is, I'm definitely always going to interject this part to whoever contracts me. And of course, the bottom line is it's going to be their decision. There are a lot of people that love to step. I love to step, but I love to dance. Now, if there was a way that I could go to a party and I can step, I can salsa, and I can twerk, quote unquote, that's the best of three
Three
worlds.
worlds.
Not at a
And
stepper
I say
set.
twerk because I
Not
don't
at
know.
a stepper set.
Well, that,
Well,
I
that
mean,
I
you
mean,
can.
you can.
That's
Yeah,
You
I
go.
want to
I
say
want to
that's
say
your
that's your
opinion,
That's
opinion,
not
Brian.
my
Brian.
opinion. I'm telling you what I know.
Well,
Well,
Now
I'm
you
telling.
can
no.
ask any.
All
You
I
can
can
take a
say, I'm
survey.
not gonna ask
I would like to
anybody.
see you take a survey. I guarantee you, it's not going to
Well, the
come back the way
survey
you
that
Survey
thinking
that
I've
it
I've
is.
had
had
so
so
far has
far has
been
been
very
very
good,
good,
and that
and
was
that was
Okay,
based
based
here's
on
let me
that.
break it
But
down.
listen.
listen,
Can
see,
see,
Brian,
Brian?
can I say something,
Go
please?
ahead and finish, because I'm going to break it down
So
for you. I'm going to show you why you're wrong. Go ahead.
I can't be wrong because the facts don't show me to
I'm
be wrong.
about to give you some facts that you're not even aware of. I know you're not aware of them. Go.
Okay, but now don't bust me out on thing that you.
Listen,
But anyway,
I'm
so
trying. I've been being fair. I'm letting you
you're
say what
not
you got to
being
say, but you're
fair
telling
because
me
you
about something that I've been doing all my life. You haven't been in this that long.
I'm not, so here's another thing, Brian, and I need you to understand, even going forward in this conversation. Listen. See, Brian, come on now, come on. All right, you already know my position on the history. I'm not well versed in the history of Chicago stepping. Point blank, period. I'm not trying to change anything. I would be a fool to try to change anybody's mind about stepping and this. What I'm doing is just like some people have events and they're going to do roller skating, or they're going to do bowling, or they're going to do a boat ride, or they're going to do something else. I'm just trying to bring a different kind of experience to people. Okay, this silent parties have been around for about 15 years.
Are you reading the
15,
comments
16.
while you're talking?
Oh, I don't have that
Okay.
capability.
All right. I want you to go back and read the comments when you're done.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Because I'm confident, highly confident in what I'm bringing to this table, the only people that could really, and that probably won't change my mind, same thing is if they have experienced it. If you have not experienced it, quite honestly, there's nothing that you can say. If you have not experienced, what can someone say? Do you know how many people walked out that door? Because everybody that walked out the door and they turned their headsets into me, my question to them was, how did you like it? How did you do it? 95% of the people, oh, this was different. This was so strange. At first I was resistant. No, what's the word? At first I was hesitant about it, but once I experienced it, you have to experience it. And again, I'm not even getting ready to, and I'm not going to go. I promise you, I am not going to insert myself into the Chicago history versus, I'm not going to do that because when I decided that I was going to make this a business, my thing is anything that does not bring me joy, any kind of interaction with contractors or whatever, that does not bring me joy, that does not bring good energy and good vibes, I'm not going to be a part of it because this is not about the money per se for me.
All right. I got you. Now,
But I want to explain to people
well,
out there that have not experienced it what you really
okay.
have to
So
do.
everybody,
Because
y'all
you didn't
heard that.
explain
If
it.
you haven't experienced it, you have no place in this conversation. Now,
No,
let me explain to you. Hold on.
I didn't say it that way.
You had your time
Really
to say what you had
can't
to
say
say.
anything.
You had your time to say what you had to say. Now let me tell you some things. Okay.
Okay.
Number one, what do you know about floor etiquette and stepping?
I know there's lanes.
Mm-hmm. What else?
Okay. I mean, I don't know what your question is.
That answer right there proves to me that you are not clear on what's going on with stepping. First of all,
See, that's the thing. Okay, go ahead, Brian.
First of all, in stepping, the dance is either going north to south or east to west. Okay?
Right.
The floor flows a certain kind of way.
Right.
That is a known fact among steppers, especially in Chicago.
And I know that, but I didn't know what you were directing me.
Well,
question. I know that.
Okay. Did you also know that people are not supposed to enter or exit the floor in the middle of a song?
Correct.
Okay. If you got 3 different DJs playing and one song ends and those people decide they're going to move off the floor, then what?
Okay.
Or you got people that want to move on the floor, then what?
Then they move off the floor and go like
see,
the
again.
The bottom line is, so Brian.
In the steppers world, that's a problem. You don't see it as a problem.
I don't agree.
How are you going to disagree with something that's been a fact since stepping been around?
I don't agree that people cannot stay in their lane. Okay, the music changes. This is something different for you, and it's obviously and it's apparent that it's not something that you like. But that's
Carla, I
fine.
want to work with you. I want to find a way to implement this into what you're trying to do. I'm not, and trust
I
me when I tell
promise
you,
you.
and like one of my people on here just said, when I'm wrong, I'm gonna say I'm wrong. What I'm trying to do is help you to understand that there are things that this works directly against in this community. I want you to read these comments. I want you to go on
disagree with
Facebook
you.
and on YouTube when this is over. I want you to read these comments. You think I'm sitting here just blowing smoke. I'm trying to help you.
I'm not. I'm telling. Okay, so I'm assuming that the comments and again
They're
I
not
don't want to
going
say
your
it
way.
doesn't matter.
They're not going your way.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter because you're trying to sell. These are the people that are coming to the sets that you want to book.
Brian,
How
I
does it?
can promise you. I will put my money where my mouth is. If you go to a silent party,
Not a
you'll
stepper
change.
set.
It doesn't matter. If you
It
go,
does matter.
your mind will be changed.
Stepping
That's
is
the
not hip
challenge.
hop. Stepping is not house. It is not rock and roll.
Okay, well,
Stepping has
like
a
I said,
lane of
I
its
don't want to
own. It
get
was
into
created
that.
by black people in my city for us. Period. It is
Brian.
not like other things. It's
Hey,
just not.
Brian,
Yes,
this
ma'am.
is all I can say about this,
Okay.
and I'm going to say it again.
Positive
Positive
energy.
Happy
energy,
All Day
positive
says,
vibes.
hi, everyone. If you have not experienced the true Stepping culture, you will not understand. I'm trying to help you, Carla.
Okay, I'm not trying to.
That's just one of the
Listen,
comments. You can
Brian,
listen, Carla. You can
listen
get
to
upset
what
with
I'm
me if you
saying,
want
and
to. I'm trying to put something in place here. I figured out a couple of things that this will be great at in regard to Stepping, but as
Okay,
part of
so
a
I'm
Stepping
gonna tell you,
set.
I appreciate that.
Okay.
I can. Okay, so appreciation. I'm kindly going to say, let me experience it and fail on my own. But I don't think I will. Because like I said, the majority of the silent
See,
party that
Wands,
I
I'm not
have
beating the dead
is
horse. We're gonna work it out.
yes, it is. Yeah, it is. It's being a dead horse, and I'm saying that only because again, I'm not trying to insert myself into the
But you're
culture.
bringing your
People
business to
that,
the culture.
and I'm adding
That's an
to it.
insertion.
I'm adding to it. No,
You're
because
adding
an
what you
insertion
think is a good idea to add to it.
okay. Well, whoever contracts me thinks that it would be a good idea as well.
Okay.
So if you haven't
Carla, let me
experienced
be
it,
honest with you. I'm gonna be real frank with you right here. I
okay.
want to be fair to you because I want you to be able to speak your piece. But what you're doing right now is exactly what I was afraid you were going to do. You are probably making it worse because now people are going to be like, I don't even want to experience it. I'm trying to help you. I promise you I am. I have nothing against what you do. If I'm a person like, okay, let me put it to you this way. This is how transparent I am as a person. I am not a change kind of guy, okay? Everybody around me knows this.
Right.
I'm trying to be better. I'm trying as hard as I can to to find a way where I'm not the guy that's just being this wet blanket deadbeat dude that's just hating on you. I'm not. I promise you I'm not. I want to have this frank conversation, but I also want to know what the people believe in. Because look, hell, tomorrow every set that happens might be a damn silent party for all I know. But here's the thing, where the culture of Stepping is concerned, there are things that have happened, things that are happening that are being pushed back on. There's too many people from outside the city of Chicago, the culture that born this, the people who are so deeply rooted in this, they literally stay life.
Brian,
and you start trying to change
say
these
this
things.
100 times.
Okay.
Brian, I can only say this 100 times. That
Monifa, I know, I understand. I'm trying.
Yeah. I mean, the thing again, I'm not trying to insert myself and change the culture of Chicago. That would be ludicrous. What I'm simply doing is a way that people could do something different during a 4-day set.
Carla, I haven't even gotten to the other
had.
reasons why this is not going to work. That's just one of them.
Well, see, so with that being said, and I'm not trying to be rude, but with that being said, you're coming to me in a how that's not going to work. That's not how.
Carla, because you know why? Because what I wanted from you, what I really wanted from you was a dialogue, but you were very adamant about proving a point. And I want you, if you believe, and listen, I believe in people that believe in themselves. Believe in yourself. But here's the thing. At some point, you're gonna revisit this conversation, and when you do, I would love for you to contact me and let's talk about it some more. You're going to revisit this conversation. I promise you.
What would the perfect thing be? What would the perfect thing for it be? What does that look like to you as far as it
Well,
goes
here's
as
the
far as
thing.
silent party?
I don't. Okay, let me put it like this. I personally don't believe it belongs at all. But in the light of it being something different, which I'm always down for people. You know, sometimes these stepping sets, sometimes, you know, let's do something different. Okay, cool. Sometimes. I'm not one of those people, but there are people. All right. I thought about a couple of different ways that it could be implemented into a stepping event that would work. Here's one. If, for example, we were at the hotel in the lobby. A lot of these big stepper sets, the lobbies be packed. People party their ass off in the lobby, but sometimes it get a little too loud for the rest of the guests. It would be fantastic in there. Some of these lobbies be crunk. Yeah. That would be great. Let's say let's say at the done that, Brian. Okay, that would be something. But that's fine. But what I'm saying is this would be if it were me. But I don't know your business model, so I ain't going to say what you do or what you could do. I'm just telling you what I would do. Then you have the after sets. You have not even the after set, but the after set. You got there are other times where this would be, in my opinion, a great thing to have on hand. As far as an actual set goes, I mentioned to you about the etiquette. Now here's the other thing. Because we are in this is an older group, an older crowd. These are not children. These are the average age. The average age of most steppers is between 45 and 65. These ladies who spend $75, $100 getting their hair done, they're not putting no headsets on. Some of these women don't want to take their earrings off.
Then that's not for them.
Okay, but here's the thing. When we throw stepper sets, it's for everybody. Not for just those who don't want to wear their hair. Not for just those who decide, you know, they don't want to, you know, like, and there, I have had a lot of points made to me because I've asked people because I don't want to be, I'm not trying to be the man out like, oh, that shit is terrible. I don't want to be that dude. I don't want to be the guy. I want people to tell me how this can work. And I've asked people. I've talked to people about it. And I'm trying as hard as I can to explain. No, I'm not. Well, it's not. That's you. That there probably are ways for this to work and be implemented into the community. But see, as a DJ, let me just tell you like this. I was taught that the rhythm of the music, the tempo of the music, the beat is what sets the tone of the set. You have 3 different DJs. There are guys, now I just put it to you this way. We have a gentleman by the name of Professor Reggie Miles, one of our historians in this dance. Reggie Miles' head would explode if you even mentioned putting headphones on. Why? Because Reggie Miles is a stickler for walking music. He is a stickler for putting his arms around a woman. But you know what? Sometimes people like to have conversations while they dance. There are other things that go on. When you start talking about dividing up a room, first of all, into 3 different DJs, and then separating a partner visually, audibly, and y'all are just in this thing. Listen, some people may enjoy it. Because again, I'm not everybody. I can't speak for everybody. Right. But as far as the culture and the history and the way we do this dance and the way we deal with one another on the dance floor, the headphones take away that sensory ability. Now, again, I don't want to be I could be wrong. I could be dead wrong, but I doubt it. Very seriously.
I'm gonna say this. So, for instance, when I was at when we go to a set or whatever, and the music
Sheila, don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere.
And the music is playing. How much conversation can you have with someone?
We have plenty of conversations during our dances. You didn't know that? I talk to women all the time while I'm dancing with them.
And
They
you
talk
know
to
what?
me.
And men talk to me. Men talk to me, and that's to me. It's like, how can I even have a conversation with you? Number one, I can't hear you, and I'm not talking about during the dance. I'm talking about even if you're sitting at the table
Mm-hmm.
and having a conversation. But again, we could probably go back and forth all day.
D. Russo, I like
You
that.
know.
Dancing in the metaverse. That's hot. Okay. Well, Carla, listen. I want you to
We'll
understand if there's
revisit this.
anything
We'll
that I can
revisit
do,
this in
if
6
there's
months.
anything, I know Katrina, that's right. I listen. I agree.
I can't
But
see
you
the
know what? I'm
comment.
gonna put it to you this way. I mean, since we're being candid, I'm gonna tell you what I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think you have between 6 to 9 months, maybe a year, and this will fade quickly. And if it gets that far, and I'm only saying that because as people, and the only reason I'm thinking that you're gonna get that amount of time out of it is because, like you said earlier, people who haven't experienced it, and once they do, they're not gonna like it, and that's gonna go away. That's
Well,
my opinion.
so I have the
Now I'm saying
it's only been 3 years.
in stepping, in
But
stepping. How long have you
and
been doing
that's
it in
the
stepping?
thing. But this is
How
the
long have you
thing,
been doing it in stepping?
Brian.
I'm asking you a
I'm
question.
saying
How long
to
have you
you
been doing
is
this in stepping?
step
Not in any
stepping
other
is
genre.
not the
Listen to me.
just this year. I've only had 3.
You're gonna do fine everywhere else. I believe you're gonna do great. It's a cool thing.
So
But in
then
the
that's fine
stepping
with me.
world, how long have you been doing this?
3. That's what I'm saying.
You
That's
got
fine with me.
Listen to me.
Fine
How
with me.
long
But
have you
I'm
been
going
playing headset parties at stepping events?
3.
And how long
I'm
has it
telling
been?
you.
How long has it been?
The
In those
first
three.
one was in January
Okay.
of this year. The second one was in July, and then this one the other
Okay.
day.
Okay. Now, and it's catching on because I happen to know of 2 other promoters. One who called me first thing this morning and told me he's going to book with
I've
you.
had several promoters talk
Exactly.
to me after
And
I
as
said.
soon as the people, it gets saturated into the community, you're going to find out whether you're going to sink or swim. And in this community, as far as everything else, doing weddings or whatever else you do, you're going to do great. But in the stepping
I'm
world,
going to do great in the stepping. I promise you.
okay,
I promise you.
I got you. I
I
got you.
It's
And I
3
hope
hours
I have
out of
motivated
your
you
day.
so much with this conversation that you make it work. I do. I want you to be
That
successful.
motivation, I promise you. That's in my DNA.
Oh,
That's
okay.
in my DNA.
All right. Good.
You
That's
know
cool.
what I mean? I promise you.
That's cool. And I hope you do well with it. I do. And like I said again, if you
appreciate
really
that.
want to know the truth, I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm dead ass wrong. But if I'm wrong, then that means that the community of stepping is going to change, and I don't want no more parts of it because I know where I came from, and I know where this is going to go, and I do know this. Just like I told somebody else last week on this show, Chicago Steppers never invited nobody from the outside to do this. There are too many people trying to do too many things in this community that do not fit what we do it there. You will never make you. I would love to see you book a party. I want to. No. I tell you what you do. You want to really make a challenge? Book a party in Chicago and then call me.
No,
Tell me.
somebody
No.
book me, and then I'll
listen
call
to what
you.
I'm saying. But they're not gonna call you from Chicago. That's my point.
Well, that's
Well,
fine.
no. I take that back. I
50
take that
other
back. I
states.
take that back. Yes, they are. Because I got a call from a promoter this morning. He is gonna call you. Yeah. So yeah, you will have a party in Chicago. All I'm gonna say is this. I hope I'm wrong. Somebody just said never in Chicago. I hope I'm wrong. I hope you prove me. I hope you can come. Because look, I want you to come back on the show. And if you're right, I want you to come on here and say, I told you. I want you to do it.
But see, I don't even look at this as a right or wrong because if they don't get it,
But you have to, because you have to
fine.
understand the people that you're servicing. If you don't understand the people that you're servicing, who is your target market?
So do
You
you
gotta
think that
understand
I'm
your
going to go
market.
to a salsa party and have R&B music? The people that will book me, if somebody booked me from Chicago, like I said from the beginning, I would be crazy to try to force them to have
Nana
country
Hood says, I'm
music.
being rude to you, and it's enough out here for everybody to make some money. See, Nana, that's the problem right there. Everybody think it's about making money. See, there you go. That's the reason right there you're gonna have a problem. Because of comments like that right there.
Well, see, like I said, I can't tell you it was in the tens of thousands of dollars of how much I paid for my headphones. But I'm not trying to lose money. But
I want you to be successful, Carla. I do.
I'm going to be.
I would love to, but I would love to see
Brian.
you be more pliable as people that you come in contact with in this
How do you
dance,
know
try
You
and
know
help
how
you.
pliable I am.
Carla, this conversation has proven to me that you don't. There's things that you don't know and you don't care to know, and that's fine. I
That's
can't
not
argue
true.
with you. Listen, this is
What
what I'm
have
saying.
I not?
There are
What
going
have
to
I
be.
not cared to know?
You're going to have other people that are going to say some of the same things I said to you. Some of them not going to talk to you at all. They're going to say the
that's not my
same things
people.
that I'm saying to you. And all I'm asking you to do, all I would like to see you do, is try as hard as you can to work with them the way you did with us this weekend, so that the music that's being played will work with the people that are a part of this culture and this dance.
I already
That's all
told
I'm
you
asking.
that from the beginning, from the very
Okay.
beginning. That is what I do with everybody that contracts me. I don't dictate what's going to be played. So
Okay.
that part I just don't even understand why the conversation has gone this far. Because again, if
There
someone
are
calls me
several
from
other reasons
Chicago,
why this conversation still hasn't gone as far as it's going to go, because I have other points to make. You keep thinking that none of this stuff matters to steppers, and I'm trying to explain to you that they do.
I'm not saying that
You
it
still
does
haven't
not
heard the
matter.
whole list, but keep going.
Well, let's do that. Let's do that because let's do because like I said, positive energy, positive vibes, and I would not go to Chicago and try to force them to play certain music. A promoter would be foolish to book me, and then I tell them, oh, well, you know what? I want the green channel to be country. I want the blue channel to be hip hop.
Carla, when I
that
met you,
would be
you did that to
foolish.
me, though. Did you not? Did you not? Were you not the one telling me what music should be played in each headphone?
All
You
of
didn't do
those,
that.
that was a suggestion because you know
Oh,
how you
okay.
had said old school and new school and how we were going to.
I suggested
I'm not
because
even.
my suggestion was made because I want to make sure that the people in the room are pleased with the music. Let me put it this way: I've never been to a day set at an out of town party that where people walked out. So, okay.
Now you're not being fair when you make that comment, and I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
Because don't forget, all morning long, people that were there, what were they doing? They were in classes. The classes even ran
They do
later.
that at
So
every event. Every event has that.
listen to me, Brian,
Okay.
because 95% of the people that came to get headphones, they lined up from coming in after the class. There
I
wasn't a
watched them.
lot of people that came in. So basically, I can guarantee you there were a lot of people that were tired and a lot of people that wanted to get ready to go to the evening event and rest up, probably go get something to eat. So again, I was the one that collected every headphone, and I asked every person how they enjoyed it. And the feedback was phenomenal. I had promoters come up to me asking about being able to do stuff. Tennessee, Texas, not Arizona, but at least about four. So I definitely am not going to change my idea that I want to bring something different to a stepper set. And if a promoter doesn't feel like this is something they want to incorporate,
They
or
won't know.
let
Nobody
people,
knows. Nobody knows yet. It's too new.
but
And again, you're gonna have
Brian,
some
you don't,
success this year.
Brian, you don't know me.
I don't need to know you. I'm a business person too. I own multiple businesses. I know how business works quite well.
Listen, that's
I know.
not what I was getting ready to say.
Okay.
Remember what I said the other day when you said, I know what you don't know what I'm saying until I say it. So you don't know how
And then you
people
said
are
what I
responding.
said. But go ahead.
No, I'm saying you don't know. I'm not saying you don't know me. You don't know how people are responding to this business. But yeah, we definitely because I honestly did not. I was getting ready to lay it down, and your show popped up. I definitely didn't think that I was getting ready to come on. But again,
My show is open to everybody. Everybody has the opportunity to say what's on their mind.
yeah, I didn't know you was gonna bring me on camera.
Well, you said you wanted to be on here, so here you are.
I didn't know you was gonna say that. I didn't know you was gonna bring me on the day.
You said you wanted to be on here.
Well, I'm fine. I'm fine
You here?
with it. I promise you.
And I'm glad that you're here, and I'm glad we're able to have the
comment.
dialogue. And I want it to continue. I want us to still be able to speak with one another and and deal with this. But again, I can tell you that there are other factors that are going to play that are not necessarily going to play in your favor. But again, I hope I'm dead ass wrong. I do. I hope you're highly successful with it. That's just being 100 with you. I don't have no hate for nobody. I want to see you get your money. I do. But there are a whole lot of other stuff. There's a whole lot of other things that goes into this that I don't believe have the ability to see right now. So
Right. I'm
that's
not
all I got
getting
for you.
into anyone's ideology or anyone's old school versus new school, Chicago history. I'm not inserting myself into that.
Okay.
That's a bottom line. I'm not
and it's sad that you say that because you should. You should insert yourself into it. But listen, the energy, if you keep talking about energy, but the energy in the room is what is necessary for these sets to be successful.
Yeah, and I think there was very good energy. I heard a lot of very good energy, and I got a lot of good feedback. So
Carla, let me just right here. Let me say something. The comments on my feed from YouTube and Facebook continue to say that you don't understand what I'm saying. These people get it, and I'm trying as hard as I can to convey a message to you.
How many of them have been to a silent party?
Carla, they don't care about whether they've been or not been. That's the part that I'm trying to get you to understand. They're not interested in the first place. They will try it. They would love to be able to, listen, it's different. And if they can get up there and it's cool to them, then fine. But the thing is this, when people are trying to give you these gems and a little bit of food for thought for what you do, it wouldn't be a bad idea to listen to some of it. It might help you. That's all I'm saying.
I didn't hear Jim. I'm not trying to be rude, but you asked me about do I
know
about
because you're not interested in what I'm saying. You have no interest in what I'm saying.
That's not
you
true.
are determined that your business
true.
model is going to be perfect for the Steppin world. And all I'm trying to explain to you is there are things about the way we do this thing and the etiquette of it, the flow of it, the all of the things that go into what makes this culture what it is. You say you don't want no parts of.
No,
you're going to have a hard time.
Words in my mouth. No,
Okay.
you're putting words
you
in
just
my
said
mouth.
you're not interested in all of that.
No. I said I'm not inserting myself. In other words, I'm not going to be argue or debating about the Chicago and all of that. Now,
you wanted to come on here. That's why we're having this debate now.
No.
I was speaking my piece. You said you wanted to speak yours, and I am always. This show is
you're
always
saying that
open.
okay, there's a flow, right? You're saying there's a flow. You're saying because this is to me is not a nugget or tidbit of helping.
Because you haven't. Because every time I say anything, you stop me to tell me where I'm wrong. But go ahead.
Can I finish?
Absolutely.
So
finish.
with you saying to me, well, Carla, there's a flow. If a song goes off, what do you have to do? Yes, you go sit down or you go get off the floor.
On a crowded floor, that's not going to work well. It's going to be like bumper cars.
That's what I'm saying. And you telling me that's not.
That's not a gem to you? You don't think that's a gem?
No, well, the thing is,
see,
what you're saying to
okay.
listen, you ain't even let me finish. What you're saying to me is that's not going to work. That's not how my DNA is. I don't operate like that.
You can't change an entire culture of people just because your DNA is some kind of way.
See now.
You just said your DNA has nothing to do with the way this dance is performed in cities across America.
I will not stop the fact of trying to do something different because it's something different and it may change a little bit. So what you're saying to me is part
hold on.
of
Excuse me one second. Melanie Lacey, tell me how this woman is under attack. How am I attacking her? She has the ability to defend herself if that's how you feel. No, hold on. But I'm saying, Carla, you and I are able to dialogue. We're very direct people. This lady says that you're under attack.
Well, see, the thing is, I'm being professional.
Absolutely.
Because you and I talking, and everything would be different.
Right.
You know, because quite honestly, Brian, you're on one hand you're saying to me that you want me to be successful and that you're offering me tidbits, but it doesn't sound like that at all to me. It sounds like to me that you experienced it one time for 2 hours and
Carla,
everything is wrong.
I just tried to give you. I just gave you
You're
2
not.
points about this dance that you have overlooked and ignored.
How do you know I overlooked it?
Because you've sat here and you keep telling me that's not true. You told me that what I said has nothing to do with what you're doing. I just explained to you about 3 different DJs and the floor etiquette. This is a known fact. I did a whole show a year or two ago about etiquette in the steppers community. Part of that etiquette has to do.
Look at it as 3 parties. Look at it.
You see how you now? I'm gonna show you something. You see how you just cut me off when I was trying to explain it to you. You see what you just did? Now that's my point right there. When I'm trying to give you something, you keep saying you're not getting anything because you don't want to hear it. But go ahead and go on and finish.
Look at it as if it's three parties.
I am.
Three
stepping
right. Parties. So there's three different. If you really want to go that deep about it, three stepping parties. So it would be common sense that if there's three stepping parties in one venue, people are going to be going on and off of the floor at different times.
And it goes directly against the etiquette of this dance that has been in place for the last 50 years.
Brian,
so you know about the etiquette. That is a fact. That's not something I'm making up. I'm not making this up, Carla. I'm not making this up.
Brian, okay, let me just say this. I promise you, I'll be all good.
Okay.
I promise you.
See, somebody just said we don't do 3 parties at a set. See, you again.
Somebody said what?
Somebody just said we don't do 3 parties at an event. Look, I'm trying to. Huh? You said we do. Is that what you just said?
Yeah, we do.
Okay. No, you do, and the people who book you do. For now.
Exactly.
I got you.
And if you don't feel like, I would honestly want everyone to give it a try. If they don't like it,
I agree with you.
that's
I want
fine.
everybody to give it a try too, because if it's going to be, because if people are going to like it, Carla, you misunderstand me. No, because I'm being direct and telling you my opinion. I'm giving. Here's the difference. I tell you when I'm giving you my opinion, but I also am stating facts. When I have a fact to tell you, which is one of the facts I'm trying to reiterate to you, is about the etiquette. Now, you don't want to hear that because you keep telling me you're going to do what you want. Okay, cool.
Now, why would you say that?
Because you keep telling me that your energy is what's making that thing do what it does. You told me you don't want to inject yourself. Did you not just tell me you didn't want to insert yourself in none of that?
I do not want to insert myself into a conversation about this
Kelly, our dance has structure that goes against our culture. Keep going.
And that's fine.
Okay.
Fine. Has that person gone to a silent party at a stepping set? Tried it, or are they the type of person that just don't want to try it, but has comments about it? It's fine because I knew, like I told you, the first time that I ever went to a silent party in 2017, the person that I went to was much younger than I was. This was 20-something year old, and I'm 57-year-old. Never even heard of it, and I'm with headphones on. And I caught how good it was. Okay, so my thought was, I'm gonna bring this to an older group of people. Like I said, I'm 57, so I'm like 30 or 40 above or whatever. Did not even have Steppin on my radar. Didn't even think about it. But when I did think about it, I'm like, why not try it? Why not give people that are going to a 4-day event something different to try? And again, if a person is not willing to try something new, quite honestly, they don't have. There's nothing that they can say about it. To be honest, because if you have not experienced it, you can't honestly say anything about it.
Okay.
Except for you don't want to try it. Or that sounds stupid. You know how many people have said to me, "Oh, that sounds crazy. That don't sound right." I
Carla,
think the same thing.
I'm gonna let you agree with. I'm gonna agree with you. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna let you have your say in it. Like I said, we'll revisit
Okay.
this conversation. I hope, I pray that we do in a few months.
So,
I would definitely like to rehab this conversation because
okay.
you are entitled to what you have to say. And in all
Mm-hmm.
fairness, I especially wanted to be able to offer you this platform to say it. In fact, I want you to now go ahead and take this time to promote your business. Let everybody know how they can reach you. Let them know what they need to do to book you, because I'm sure there are people on this live that are watching. We do have promoters on here, as a matter of fact, several of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I want you to say what you have to say and let them get your information so that they can book you for their events.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
At
at
Carla's
Carla's
Silent
Silent
Parties.
Parties.
That's
That's
on
on
Facebook.
Facebook.
Carla's
Carla's
Silent
Silent
Party.
Party.
I'm on
I'm on
Instagram
Instagram
at
at
Carla's
Carla's
Silent
Silent
Party.
Party.
And you can
You
call
could
me at
call me at
757
757
254
254
6592.
6592.
Okay.
And you
Absolutely will
absolutely
not
will not
be
be
disappointed.
disappointed.
I
Because I'm
hope not.
sure.
I mean,
And,
look,
and see, this is something different about Ted, because Ted,
when
when
I
I
first
first in
first
first
I was
mm-hmm,
I
able
was
to
able to
introduce him to
introduce him to
Ted
Ted
at
at
someone's
someone's
house
house
mm-hmm.
in
in
August of
August of
last year.
last year.
And the
And the
second that
second
he
that he
heard it, he
heard
was
it, he
like,
was
"Ooh,
like,
this
"Ooh,
would
this
be
would be
good
good
for
for
my
my
event for
event for
Crush and
Crush and
Cream."
Cream."
And he
And
was
he was
highly
highly
impressed.
impressed.
He
He
loved it.
Oh,
loved
I've
it.
even I've
The
even heard
people
you
loved
coming
it.
back next year, and in fact, I'll
Hmm.
be one of your DJs. So there you have it.
You
You
sure you
sure you
want to
want to
be?
be?
Well, we'll see what happens between now and then.
Oh,
Oh,
I'll see
I'll
you
see you
next year.
next
I
year.
mean, I did it this year. I don't have a reason for not to do it next year. Yeah, I mean, I'm like you. I
I'll
get
I'll
see
paid
you
see
to
you
do
next
what I
next
year.
do.
year.
So, you know,
I'll see
I'll
you
see you
next year.
next year.
okay. Uh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll
And
see
I'll
you
see you
actually.
actually.
I'll be.
I'll
Can
be.
I
Can I
plug? Can
plug?
I make
Can
a
I make a
plug?
please
plug?
plug. Do what you do.
Okay, so
Okay,
I
so
I'll
told you
I'll
I
be
got
be
love for
at.
everybody. Do your thing.
all right.
All right.
I'll be
I'll
at
be at
Fade to
Fade to
Black,
Black,
October
October
20th
I'll
through
20th
be
the
there
through the
too.
23rd.
I'll be
23rd.
there.
So the
So the
21st,
21st,
I
Okay.
I
believe the
believe the
silent
silent
party's on the
party's on the
Yeah,
21st.
21st.
fade to black.
And the
And
way
the way
he's
he's
doing it,
doing it,
he's
he's
having it
having it
where
where
people
people
can,
can,
I
I
think it's
think
called
it's
rep
called
your
rep your
brand. So if
brand.
you
So if
have
you
a
have a
business or
business or
whatever,
whatever,
Mm-hmm.
you'll be
you'll be
able
able
to
to
dance with
dance
the
with the
headphones on,
headphones
but
on,
you'll
but you'll
also be able to talk to people and give cards or whatever. Because again, with the headphones on, all you have to do is turn the volume down or take the headphones off. You're not going to be competing against music because the music are in your headphones. So you can have a calm conversation between anyone sitting next to you, wherever, um, without shouting over the music. So I appreciate you allowing me to come on. I love the naysayers, and if anybody that's on here that is that's a
that's a
naysayer
That's
naysayer
right. Let your
and
haters be
says
your
and say
anything,
motivators.
no, I'm offering them a challenge. You reach out to
to
me. me.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Go ahead.
Carla, make sure you read. Hey, Carla, make
I
sure you
have
read the
coffee.
comments afterwards. Yeah,
Yeah,
but I
but I
wasn't when I was on earlier. I wasn't seeing the comments coming on here.
Hold on.
When you go off, when it ends, you'll be able to go back and see them. So go to
okay.
YouTube. It's
Okay.
a lot on
A
YouTube
lot
and
on YouTube,
Facebook.
a lot on Facebook. You got two channels.
Okay.
You got my channel on Facebook, my name, and you got Inside Steppin' on Facebook, and you got the YouTube channel. All of those. There's comments
Okay.
on all of them.
Okay. Okay. I saw somebody. Oh, Suzette said, "Thank you, Brian, for being so passionate about Chicago stepping. Sister needs to just listen and not be so defensive."
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of interesting comments on there. But let me put my 2 cents in because I had the headphones on.
Yeah, we've been fighting all weekend.
And we've been fighting all weekend over this. Doing our 30th anniversary. You see what I had to deal
Right.
with for 30 something years?
Right.
Silence.
I can't hear her.
Hold on.
But I thought
No, go ahead and talk, because I got to turn that up when you.
she said she wants you to explain a set and event. Can somebody explain that to Chris on there? Okay. I can still talk or no? Okay. I had the headsets on. One, I thought about if my hair was done. But then, okay, I could put them on my neck. That was what I
You
thought
can put them
about.
on. You can put
Then,
the
when I
thing to the
danced with
back
them
too.
on, the guy who asked me to dance, he had a different color, and I had one. So then we had to figure out who was going to go to which color. Okay. Took them off. I was fumbling around, couldn't see because I didn't have my reading glasses on. So he had to change the headset for me to whatever color we went to. I don't even remember what color we went to.
What
I think we did
Poppy?
red.
Can you hear me? Can Poppy hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, now I can. Yes.
Okay, so here was the problem, and I'm not going to say it's the problem, but I think I had mentioned it to you before it started because there's the channels are the red is in the middle. So usually when I have my silent parties, so it will go left to right in the order of the color of your headphones. So you wouldn't have to, if you're at the top, that's the DJ on the left, middle, and right. But because Brian had, no, and that's only because Brian had already had all of his equipment set up. That's when I came there. Yeah. And so, yeah, I didn't want him to, yeah, but right, yeah.
Oh, you're not.
Dance.
I'm sorry, baby. Go ahead.
When we did dance, to me, it was for me. I don't know about everybody
Yeah,
else's
right,
brain,
right.
but it was like maybe a 2 second delay from the music to your brain to dancing with the person. We danced, but it just seemed like it was weird. It was weird.
Yeah, it probably
But
was weird the first
I
time.
think it, for me, my personal thing, like we got a child that's getting ready to get married. I think it would be cool for a wedding or graduation or for some kids. Chicago people a little stubborn, but
No.
I think.
But
I've
there's
been
49 other
I've been
states.
reading all the comments from the promoters and as they call the heavy hit dancers. I've been reading all these comments and a lot of the people they talking about what he said, the etiquette in the dance floor, people coming on off at different times. Now me, I thought it was fun and funny to see people line dancing.
In
And
the
other
middle
people,
of people trying to step.
and then other people was stepping. So I kept saying, put a walking song on. I thought it would even be more hilarious seeing people walking, people stepping, and line dancing. But to me, I looked at it as in fun. I just don't think it should have been 4 hours, maybe 2.
Man, see, but
or
that-
like
It
what
was
he said.
it was only two.
Huh?
But see, and then
It was only
only
two. Okay.
two.
and then see, but see, like you think it's funny, but there's people who don't think it's funny.
But see, I thought
You think it's funny.
Yes, I
I
do.
got
I
you.
thought it was. I thought it was
Everybody
something
don't
different
find comedy
and
in their
something-
dance though.
Okay, well,
See, this is
I
what we've been. This
personally-
kind of stuff we've been arguing about all
getting
weekend.
to see this is what I'm saying.
I can hear.
This right here, Brian, for me, this is not what I'm trying to do. I don't want to debate about stuff like this. Either you're going to try it and not like it, or you're going to try it and like it. I am just the conduit to put it out there. I'm not forcing
I agree with
anything
that.
on
Now, I
anybody.
agree. I do agree with
Every
that.
party has because usually my DJs have two genres each of music. So you got six options of music. You can turn your headphones to the volume you want, as loud or as soft. So I don't think that I would be taken away from anything. I'm sure, like you said with the etiquette, you still can practice the etiquette. You still can stay in your lane. You still can.
No, look,
there's
okay,
no.
hear me out. You're saying you can practice the etiquette. Okay, there's a very specific part of stepping etiquette that you do not enter or exit the floor during a song. If you're not on the floor within the first 10, 20 seconds, you're not supposed to come on the floor. You're not supposed to be walking around bumping into people. See, right now, this is working for some of these sets because there's not a lot of people at them. The minute one of these sets gets a crowd and that happens and one of these songs goes off and another one comes on, that's a debacle. That's a problem because you're going to have people that are going to get pissed off and it's going to be a problem.
I think it should be 1 hour, 2 hours, maybe the max. And I think it was cool for fun and something different. Now, for a big, huge party, some of these parties with 1,000 people, I don't know how that would work. I bet it would be fun.
I don't have
look at it
1,000
in a little
headphones.
comedy hour.
Yeah.
I would comedy hour.
Right at this time,
I can't hear
it would only be the max would be 150 because I
I
only have 150 headphones.
Okay.
But and
Well, the
again,
more you grow,
I'm
the more headphones you'll get.
yeah.
But
well,
I think
yeah, 'cause
I think for
purchased
wedding,
50 more.
graduation, I heard somebody went to a house silent party. I don't know how that worked
I've
out,
I've
but
had
they
I'm
said it was
having one
cool.
Saturday. I'm
Huh?
having one Saturday. I'm having one Saturday. I've
Okay.
had several in lounges. I've had several in my yard. With my yard is pretty big size. I've had several. I probably had about
Crip,
20
yeah,
silent
well, look, here
parties.
go. O just made
I've
a
had them
point.
at the NCO club.
One of my guys just made a point that I didn't even think about
What he said?
because I was talking about the women with the wigs and the hairdos and all that stuff, right? O just
Hats.
said you can't be cool with no damn headphones. What about my Apple
What?
or my Brim? Now you got cats that wear them hats. They not putting no headphones on. They come step a sharp. They not putting on no headphones.
See, I
Well,
think that
first of
cool.
all, it's not Steppin Sharp event. We
Some
don't
Some people come
silent
step a
parties
sharp no matter what.
or like day parties. Okay, well then I don't know what to. I don't know what else to say. If a person is so dead set against it for certain reasons, then I guess that they won't participate or
Yeah,
they
just
won't
sleep a little
experience it.
longer. That's all.
But didn't they pay their money to come to a set like everybody else?
Yeah, but they just
Okay,
sleep
but
a little
you
longer.
saying
Or like I said, I think they should either have it in the beginning for the first 2 hours or the after. What did Angie say? I'm too old for all that before every dance. Yeah, so I mean, it's everybody got it's each
it's
his
going to
own.
be a preference, just like she said, and I agree with you,
Yeah, some
Carla.
people complain
I
about
agree
their
with you.
hats,
Yes,
wearing
it
their
ain't
hats.
for everybody. I agree with you.
It was the day set. It
Shirlene
wasn't the
Nichols.
main event.
Okay, but guess what? People wear apples during day sets. People got Kangos and all kind of other hats they wear. This is not. I know people who wear wide brim hats during the day. What's your
Well,
problem?
I've had
did this
several.
way
I've
longer
had
than
several
enough,
people
so
at
we need to move on.
my silent party that wear hats, and what they do is they put. It's possible, but if you don't want to try it, then there's nothing that I could say to make a person. And I'm not in here. I'm not in it to make anybody do anything.
The
You
very
experience
promoter
it.
who is one of the people that is a stickler and teaches the etiquette has just chimed in. See, this is my point. I understand what you're saying, and I get it. And like I said, I hope I'm wrong. No, we getting ready to get off of here. We're getting ready to end this
casual,
conversation.
good fun,
Yes.
something different.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So that's fine, and I get it. I got it. Carla, I hope that you are. I hope I'm dead ass wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I do. I want to see you successful with what you're doing. I want to see your this thing come to fruition for you. I do. And again, and I haven't even gotten into the other points. I'm not even gonna get into them at this point. I'm gonna leave it alone because at this point, I want to see myself what it's gonna do. I want us to revisit this conversation. I want to revisit this conversation 6 months, 8 months down the road, possibly a year, just so I can see. The only reason I figured a year is because I know some of these sets are booked out a year from now. So if they book you and they pay you your money for you to show up, you're going to be there anyway. So after that, we'll see what happens. In the meantime, I wish you much success. I hope this thing blows up for you. I hope every damn promoter in the country books you to have you flying all over the place and doing what you do and getting paid for it. So, and that's real talk. Yeah, make sure y'all pay this woman because that's what she own. You did give her money.
And that's another thing for me for Steppin events. It's not. I will never make money per se because I would have to charge the regular price that I charge everyone else, and I'm not doing that. And it's not. Yes, it wouldn't be worth it for me, depending on where it's at. But it's okay.
However you do it, hopefully you'll get paid.
Yeah, whatever.
I think everybody should get paid for their services.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
absolutely. Everybody's supposed to get their cut. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely an advocate for that.
I mean, a lot of these Steppin sets I noticed outside of Chicago, I noticed a lot of stuff is gimmicky. They have comedians. Now we got silent parties. I don't think comedians is good either at parties, but see, this is the stuff.
I mean, sometimes you gotta think about
had his comedy. The way it was set up, you wasn't forced to listen to it, so you went to that, or you could have just went down to the casino, or you could have went to the party. That was cool.
It's just another.
It's just
another option, another thing for people to try. Nobody's
being forced. Absolutely.
And it's just something to try. Like I love trying different things. Oh, I couldn't hear you.
We didn't say nothing.
You said something?
No, we listening to you.
I love trying different things. And I know there's a lot of people that love trying different things too.
And
Again, this is
after
only
this
for
show,
a couple.
more people might book you.
Right. After this show, you one thing for sure. After this show, you either gonna get booked or you're not. Because one thing for sure, everybody sees it and trust and believe it's gonna get shared and it's going down. So you just got you. If you made solid points, you will be covered up. They're gonna have you booked from now on.
I just want people to experience it.
That's
Okay.
good. Everything,
Yeah.
try something different is good.
Yeah.
All righty, we move
That's
on to
all.
the next topic.
Thank y'all so
No,
much.
thank you. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
you coming on.
I
And,
appreciate you. And send me those points, Brian, because if you text them to me or email them to me, then we don't have to argue.
Y'all not arguing. Everybody's being
listen,
direct.
Carla, I like talking to you. Me and you, we got some stuff going on in the future. Please believe it.
Look, you remind me of a cousin of mine that we can go. Because believe me, I can go tap. I can
Oh,
go.
hey, look, me and you went toe to toe this weekend. I know you could go. I like that. Hey, that's right. You better be glad I'm married, girl. Look.
But look, no.
You better be glad I'm married, girl.
So look, don't do it. So Poppy, I want to tell you thank you. Because when me and Brian first had our conversation on the phone, he was going hard at me. And I'm like,
I was not.
and
Well,
you got
okay,
on
hold on, Carla. In all fairness, you opened the door for that because you told me, look, I'm very direct. I say what's on my mind. So I was like, okay, cool. So this is going to be a real candid conversation. You picked the
I'm good with that.
Hey.
But when Poppy came on the phone and she was like, I think it was a good idea. I was like, oh, shoot. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we've been going back and forth. Look, we rode 9 hours in a car going back and forth, Jack.
Hey, I have my own opinions of everything, and I'm
That's
not one
right.
of them women because I'm
And
married. He gonna change
That's right.
my mind.
That's right. She
And
entitled to
And
it.
all of my children are leaders and successful.
That's
They all
right.
have their own mind.
Yes.
That's what I promote.
Absolutely.
And I love that. All right, y'all. Thank you again so very much for allowing me to come on your show. And all, I'm definitely gonna probably have tomorrow. Read the comments. And I'll probably respond to them, and I will challenge. I will challenge anyone that hasn't experienced a silent party to try it. It doesn't even have to be mine. If you hear one in your area or whatever, go to it.
No. Hold on.
To experience it.
Don't just say silent party. Say silent steppers party. There is a tremendous difference in the
Okay,
two.
so
Okay.
Well, I mean, I don't know anybody else that do the stepper parties.
Okay.
But I'm just saying,
There is a huge difference
they
between the
can
two.
get that kind of. They can kind of get a feel for it, but it's all good. I got you, Brian.
Under any other circumstances, I'd probably enjoy the hell out of silent party. Under any other circumstances, just not stepping. I'm just saying.
Well, I thought it was fun.
Right. Listen, and you know what?
I just missed the walking part. I wanted to see some.
She wanted me to play
stepping,
walking
line
music
dance.
while the
And
line
you
dance and the
could
steppers was
have.
going on. No. That goes against everything we do. It goes so hard against everything we do.
We're not going back over this.
Yeah, no, I can't.
Yes,
you
you
know.
know. Okay, because you know what I think. I hope maybe I have some wine. I think I need to go sit on my deck and drink some doggone wine after this conversation.
Read the comments when you're drinking your wine.
Oh no. What Brian has been telling me, I probably.
You don't get it twisted now. You got some defenders on here. You got some people that they're very much the I just want to dance people. You know, I just want to dance. They don't care about nothing. None of the stuff that I'm trying.
Wait,
None of the
you
points I'm
said
trying to
that.
make.
Look at the way you said that.
Yeah, I said it that way because I am against those people, and they know this. Listen, see, Carla, you have to follow this show to understand how I get down here. I defend this dance. I defend this culture. I do not want people that are not from where I'm from to think they're going to walk in here and all of a sudden the steppers of Chicago are going to change. Because let me tell you something. There are people in Chicago, steppers in Chicago, who have never gone anywhere, and they don't want to go anywhere. They don't care about going anywhere. And what you won't do, and I've had to explain this to a few other people who had some other not similar ideas, but ideas about what they were going to inject into the steppers community of Chicago. They went there and found out the hard way that ain't how it's about to go. It's just not.
Then they just don't go to Chicago anymore. They just
absolutely, I agree.
Step in every other places. I don't know what would right look like to you.
What would right look like? Right in what context?
In Chicago step. What would if everybody
people stop trying to make so many changes to something that they're not a part of? They were never invited. And I've said that before on this show, and I'll say it
But
again.
if
They
they're
were
not
never
invited,
invited.
then would it grow or would it die?
Not in Chicago. Chicago people going,
I
listen,
think
you could go,
my grandparents.
you could go to
were
Chicago
boppers
any
and
day
steppers.
of the week, any night of the
I
week
know.
for the last 50 years, and you can go stepping.
So then
Period.
I
It's
just
just
don't
like in San
understand
Antonio,
if
it's a
there's,
salsa thing. It's part of the culture, or the two-step,
and I get that. So I don't understand if
or DC hand dance.
so, but I don't understand how if you're proud of your dance
Mm-hmm.
and you love stepping in Chicago, wouldn't it would seem to me that you would really love, because to me flattery is the what's that saying, is a form of imitation is a best form of flattery, even though there are changes because again, we got young generation coming or whatever. Of course they're going to be changing. I'm not clear on what is the resistance. Is the resistance, and I'm asking for, is the resistance that people are not giving people their props in Chicago,
I'm going to ask you this: how long?
Just
How
read the
long?
comments.
How long has how long has the waltz been around? How long has the waltz been around? The waltz, the dance, the waltz. How long has it been around?
I said probably forever. I don't know the history of the
Tell me how many times
I
it's
don't
been
know
changed. Tell me how many times it's been changed. Tell me how many times the culture of the waltz of that ballroom dance has been changed. How many times has it been changed?
Like either you're gonna resist the change,
listen to what I'm
or
saying.
you're gonna get.
People want to always try, especially in the black community, to reinvent the wheel. We have something that we created a long time ago that is and has been a staple of our culture and our history for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
And the bottom line is there are people who want to see it maintained the same way other people's traditions and cultures have been maintained. We are the only people that always want to change something.
How do you do that, though, Brian?
We don't need, listen, here's the truth. Do what you want to do. And this is what I've said to many of these newer people who want to make all these changes. Do that, but call it something else.
Right.
Y'all want to do all this. Y'all want to do all this other stuff. Go over there and do it, and you got our blessing. But leave us steppers alone. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so now do you think that would be disrespectful?
No, you know it would.
I wonder would it work.
Well, let
try it.
What?
I said I wonder would this work at a salsa party or like you said ballroom waltz or something. Swing out two-steppers.
It won't. They're not going to touch it with a 10-foot pole. We the only people that always want to change something.
So
and then talk about change is good.
Let me ask
How
you,
is it
Brian,
good? We don't need a change. What we need is for these new people, go over there and do that. And we cool with it. And just don't bother stepping. Stepping you don't want it is.
You just want Chicago style stepping people that's strictly doing
Chicago style stepping. Yes.
Remember.
Yes, that's exactly what I want.
Instructors that teach this. But so how?
First of all, half the people shouldn't even be calling themselves instructors. Let's go there. I did a whole show about that.
No, let's
but
not go there. Let's not go there. But wouldn't you think that? Don't you think that that's like a? I don't know. I'm not going
Girl,
to
we'll
get
be on this
into it.
whole other thing. Good evening. We are way past our time.
Yes, we are.
My bad. But
Go drink your wine and read the comments. Don't answer while you're drinking your wine.
Don't even read them tonight. Read them tomorrow.
Yeah, read them tomorrow.
Oh, I'm gonna read them tomorrow.
Okay.
That's
Good night.
Thank you all again. Good night.
Thank you so much, and I appreciate you coming on. Thank you for the dialogue. I look forward to our future interactions because we are going to have some. Because I like you, Carla.
You're gonna be DJing next year at
I sure
Krush
am.
Kreme.
I might be DJing with you before that. We'll see.
All right.
Bye, Carla.
All right. Y'all take care. Have a good night.
Good night.
Lord.
All right. Bye-bye.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
How do I turn?
Y'all have been a part of this dialogue. Now, I in no way, and I want y'all to understand something, I in no way am trying to discourage her from her business. I think what she has is a good business model for something else, not for stepping. There are other areas that I didn't even touch in this regard. I mean, as it stands right now, half of us shouldn't even be at damn stepper set shit. You got what? COVID. You got monkeypox and running around. Then, we talking about having these headphones on. Like I was attempting to explain, we have a floor etiquette. That's just one thing that we have to deal with. I had a whole list of stuff. I don't even know where it's all at now.
Well, I know somebody sent a message in and asked, "How do we know?" And I forgot to ask that while Carla was on. Somebody said her blood pressure's up. she had my blood pressure up. Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody asked me, which I forgot to ask you, Carla, but you can answer because you might still be on the line.
Yeah, she's
They
going to
said
answer. She's going to answer. You
they-
all who
they
have
wanted to
questions and
know
stuff, she's going to answer 'em.
How do we know the items were clean? Because we do have COVID and monkeypox and all that. I'm like, I don't know. I'm not. They should have asked that to the person who passed out the headphones. I can't answer that. So
Right.
Carla, you can answer that question. And then somebody was like, how do we know she cleaned it before she put them back in the box? I don't know. That was something you have to ask her.
Right.
But anyway, it was a good topic. That's what this show is about, different topics, and we
So,
just gave you the experience.
this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to save the rest of my list for way down the road because she says this thing is going to work and it's going to go great. I got her. I mean, all I can say is I hope it does. Because, I mean, hell, she's a black businesswoman and she deserves to have her business promoted and do her thing. And I think she'll do fine. I just don't think it's going to work in the steppers community.
And then, like
that's
I said,
my opinion.
She should
That's
try
not a fact.
salsa
That's my
in
opinion.
the ballroom and all other different genres and swing out and see how it works. Be interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, like she said, they got to book her though.
No, well,
You know,
that's true.
but here's the thing. We're quick to go do something like that, but I would love to see if one of them would try it. And would it go over in that environment? I don't know. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I've grown weary. We have actually done a 2-hour show. That
Wow.
is
Are
that
you
a first?
serious?
That's a first.
I think it is.
Wow.
No, when you had Kevin Neville, Josiah,
Oh, yeah.
Irish, Stretch.
All on one show. Yeah.
I can't remember who else.
So
was it. Yeah,
anyway,
that was a
ladies and
2-hour
gentlemen, we're gonna close it out. I appreciate each and every one of y'all.
Next
Thank y'all
stop
so
is-
much. What?
Next stop is
What next stop?
World
What are you talking about?
Largest.
Oh yeah, we'll be at the world's largest. We'll be broadcasting live
Lot of
from the
people
world's
doing watch
largest. Y'all get
parties.
ready for that. We will be broadcasting. There are several watch parties in different cities across the country that will be plugged into Inside Steppin'. And y'all, we are going to make that thing do what it do. We're gonna bring it to you live and in living color from the 31st annual world's largest stepper contest. And yes, we will have multiple cameras set up in the room to do the damn thing.
Oh yeah, somebody did say their ears were
Can't
sweating.
imagine dance with headphones on, heat and sweating. Yeah, exactly. That's another thing.
Somebody did say that.
I did.
most
A
people
person,
I talk-
somebody we know from the event told us her ears were sweating. So
Yeah, but most people I talked to, they said some people didn't like it, some people liked it.
well, I'm like her though. If you haven't
Thank
experienced
you
it,
for the anniversary.
I'm gonna even go as far as saying, if you haven't experienced it, give it a chance. I'm saying that because again, I'm not encouraging it, but I'm also not discouraging it. So give it a shot.
Kathleen
More
said
people
it's
might
a-
like it.
she
Who
said
knows?
It's a social day. It's how you going to be social with the damn
That
earphones. though.
I didn't even get to that point. She didn't. I never
Well,
made it
that's
to that
okay.
point. But
Our
again,
audience, Inside Steppin' audience is quite educated. They're going to throw them
absolutely,
comments
and
out
especially when it comes to stepping. So, anyway, I hope that she's able to implement this in a way that that it becomes successful. That would be a good thing for her. I don't know what it will do for stepping itself because we have enough erosions happening already. But it is what it is. So anyway, back to where we were. We're going to be at the world's largest live and in living color, front and center at the stage, and we will be broadcasting that thing. So there'll be watch parties set up across the country. If you don't have one, if you don't know where one is, so you set one up for yourself. Have the steppers and your local steppers come together. Y'all go to YouTube, put in Inside Steppin', hit that subscribe button, and watch it on the big screen, y'all. So that way you can enjoy it.
Subscribe,
That's right. Subscribe. And you can enjoy it from the comforts of your living room couch with the beverage of your choice and your snacks. You can even hug your cat while you watch them step. Put your hands on the television and catch some of that vibe, but not if it's a silent party. And you will enjoy yourself immensely. Okay.
Thank you.
And by the way, for those of you who don't know, wishing my wife a happy 30th wedding anniversary tonight. We
Thank
spent
you.
our 30th anniversary having a conversation about headphones.
I
Isn't that
know.
amazing?
And we went stepping this weekend.
And we stepped this
Somewhat.
weekend. We sure
working.
did. We had a great time. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank everybody. I want to especially thank those who have supported us, those who have purchased T-shirts, those who have purchased towels and shoe bags. We got them fly shoe bags for y'all. And also for the people who have made donations,
thank
man. We
you.
love y'all. You help keep this thing alive. And y'all, we are constantly upgrading.
We were
Got
supposed
some
to be
new
on a
stuff
cruise
coming.
this weekend, but it's
we?
been rescheduled.
When was you going to tell me about it?
Well, we decided we were going to do this, so it
Oh,
didn't matter.
is that what it was?
Yeah.
All right. All right, y'all. Thank you so much. We about to get out of here because I am.
They said, I bet there won't be any headphones at the world largest.
Ha! No.
Who
You know
was that
better.
saying that?
You already know better.
All right, good night, you guys.
Love, peace, and chicken grease, y'all. We up out of here.
Hey,
Oh,
don't
man,
forget.
You always got
I'm
something
sorry,
else to
don't
say.
forget Krush and Kreme tickets. Next year, the color will be orange.
Yeah. Krush and Kreme for next year, y'all.
It's
Orange.
seventh annual event, and the color will be orange.
I think I'm gonna make me a
and
suit.
it will be a silent party again for next year.
I'm gonna make me a suit for next year. I'm gonna be clean. I'm gonna be orange.
The sewing
Be
machine
pimped out.
definitely has
By
dust
the
in
end, my hair will be long like it used to be. I'm gonna put me an orange suit on and wear my hair down. Y'all gonna think it's a little bit of
It'll look
pimping
like a
going on. You
pumpkin.
dig?
Good night.
Ain't that a bitch? I'm like a pumpkin. You see how I get treated? This is abuse.
Oh, and don't forget Texas Heat.
You just gonna
Get your
keep
tickets for
going.
Texas Heat. Good night.
Damn.
Shut the hell up.
Texas Heat, y'all. Don't forget Texas Heat, October.
We're going to party.
No, we ain't. I'm going to sleep.
We're gonna put our headphones
Matter of
on.
fact,
Champagne.
go give me
Let's
something
go.
to drink, man. Quit playing.
Let's go.
Yeah, so we're going to be, also, y'all, don't forget Texas Heat. That is absolutely a great point that she makes. 1st of October, we will be in the building, live and in living color, covering that contest. So, y'all, we looking forward. We got a pretty busy schedule for the next month. So I'm looking forward to everything. I'm looking forward to seeing many of you, taking pictures with you, shaking hands, getting them hugs, getting them conversations in, because that's what this is all about, the fellowship of the dance, the connections that we make when we dance together, the conversations that we have when we dance. Everybody have yourselves a good night, and we are gone. Finally. Damn it, boy.